So I'm Colonel Bernie Willis, and the God story that goes along with this unmanned aviation systems and really all unmanned systems course for all of our high schoolers right now starts with how I think God's just blessing Emmanuel Christian Academy, right? It has taken what has been this little shining light on top of a hill and kind of begun to uncover it, and I think direct more people here through lots of different programs. This is just one of the ways I think that God has been picking it up and been dusting it off a little bit and kind of pointing it toward the future. I'm a fighter pilot, by trade, but our mission had changed. We'd gone into unmanned aviation systems and had no idea why God was pointing it that way. Really always left a question mark over my head. Why did you train me to fly airplanes and then I end up sitting at a console flying airplanes in other places, right, unmanned? But to find out that it was all leading to the point where I'd eventually be teaching the kids and share what I've learned over 25 plus years of aviation and getting that experience to the kids has been awesome. And so the program right now, it's all about getting them the basics to stimulate their interest and to find out what their aptitude is in relation to it, and then giving them the opportunity to walk away from high school with multiple levels of college credit and industry certifications and certificates that they can go and either use directly in industry and be a hireable candidate right out of high school, and trying to spread that, right? We get to be the pilot program for what could be the entire state's program where kids are in an aviation STEM program that takes them into whatever sector of the industry will need them, and we obviously know that there's a huge need coming down the pike. So the curriculum is designed to talk about everything that has to do with unmanned systems. So we obviously started with the aviation side of that, which goes basically from the historical aspects, which we have so much rich history in the Dayton area for that. So starting them out with that and then teaching them the pieces and parts and things that make them work before they've actually put their hands on controls and tried to make them fly. So first flights were just last week. We had a great time. We've got 6 kids that have flown on their own at this point with everyone else supporting them. It's a team effort. So we've had, I'd say, dramatic success at this point of kind of figuring out what unmanned systems look like in the air. So Emmanuel Christian Academy getting to be the pilot program in the state, which is the birthplace of aviation, it's kind of a big deal. So, I mean, every step of the way, God has had his hand on it, and it has always been a nod in the affirmative that, oh yes, this is the direction that you're supposed to be going, and the school has just been blessed by it. So I'm Colonel Bernie Willis, and this is the God story of the Unmanned Aerial Systems course at Emmanuel Christian Academy.